Welcome back. So I've had a couple of days off, bit of golf, bit of catching up with stuff, catching up with people. No overnights. I've got 3 days off next week, so I'm going to do either a coastal or even go a bit further up north. So stay tuned. Today though, I just need to hang in the hammock, have some nice food. Got my little Twig stove, chop up some wood. It's just gone 10, so we've got a few hours in the woods, chill, lunch, coffee. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard, thanks for subscribing. The channel mainly is just me and the dog getting out. Sometimes I'll do some reviews on different equipment. If you look back, there's different reviews on most of the stuff that I use, but happy to take a lead if you guys have got any requests in terms of what you want me to see or do or explore or review. I'm happy to do that. So it's mainly just me and the dog getting out, a bit of wild camping, a bit of fire building. It's been a really busy few months, so I've not been managing to get out nearly as much as before. At one point I was getting out every week on a Friday night, which was brilliant. It's been down to about maybe once a month, but things are starting to ease up a little bit at work, so I'm hoping to be able to get out a bit more regular. So you'll meet Audrey, our little 8-year-old Jackadoodle. She's just sitting here. She's great company, so I just like spending time with her in the fresh air. We're going up the hill, favourite little camp spot, haven't been up here for ages. Get the hammock up, get the chair up, get some firewood prepped, have some lunch, coffee, and just chill out for a while. So I'll bring you back in a wee while. Sit back and relax. Hope you enjoyed the next kind of half hour roughly, and thanks again for everyone's support. It's really exciting. They've taken down this whole bit of forest here. It had been really badly wind damaged. So a lot of those trees were down. Wow, that's opened up the whole hillside. It's nice when you come up. There might even be a little spot in there for the tent at some point. It's amazing just to sort of see all the change in landscape, and they're obviously kind of managing the woods, planting, replanting, and some birch, some rowan, some holly, you know, more sort of, I don't know why they've still put, maybe 8 or 9 years ago they must have got some grants and still planted kind of the big lines of these types of kind of evergreen sort of spruce. They're not, I mean, firewood, Christmas trees, I don't even think they're good for building, so I don't know. There's a wee bit of a soak off burn just there. That's gonna, God, they've taken everything. I'm sure there was a few little spruce, little beech and birch in there. Nice though. Opened it up and it'll all come. In 5 or 6 years that'll be full again. Right, let's get up and round the back. And guaranteed to see my buzzards, some deer, maybe fox. Yeah, that's opened up that space. I'm going to have a wee explore around there. I'm always looking for other little camp spots just to kind of... I was thinking as well, I've got a hammock. I haven't done any hammock camping. I kind of went off it, so most of my nights are just in the tent, just because it's easy, it's reliable, it's quick, it's warm. So the hammock camping's got a definite skill set in terms of knot tying, insulation. You've got kind of wind, you know, it's the dog as well. It was problematic, although Audrey's small. Fitting her in the hammock was always a bit of a task. These are the new, they grow so fast, it's like that they were only planted maybe, I don't know, a few years ago. Good for Christmas trees, that's about it. Right, but as you go up there's beech, oak, sheltered here. I went away across that way, but it's all overgrown at this time of year. If the wind settles there might be quite a lot of flies here, quite sheltered, so I'm going to get like it's all wet, the grass is all wet, which is great. I'm just going to get a kind of wooden, a cut off, put this little stove on that, get my chair there, get a little bed of twigs for her bed to go in because it's quite wet. But there's plenty of sort of dead, fallen, dry stuff, so I'm just going to prep some wood so you can see the minute you stop and you're out the wind. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be sustainable. This time of year they're not midges, they're sort of like, I don't know, bigger flies. Like, let's get some wood organised. It's after 11 now, so it's taken us about an hour. That was so nice though. This is all, we see hammock up here. Every year this place changes. There's bits that you can't get into now. So I guess that's the nice thing about being out in nature, it's always changing. Right, let's get a wee bit of setup, get some wood prep, get the fire out. I'm just not sure if I'm going to sustain these flies. The wall's all overgrown. I normally huddle behind this little wall for shelter, but it's all overgrown. Don't know if you saw that big mature buzzard. Let's see where it went down the hill. You get a lot of nice thermals, so the buzzards love it up here. I'll be back, we'll get it on film. Right, let's get a wee bit of prep done. Right, I've moved up the hill a bit into the wind. It's actually kind of warmer now, and there's more wood here. It saves me lugging all the wood to the little fire. I managed to find a decent cut off. All the grass is wet, so I'm not overly worried. It doesn't spark too much. It's pine, so it tends to kind of, you know, it's not the driest. All the grass is wet. I've got some water, and there's water over there. If necessary, I can just stamp it out, but it's all wet. We're kind of into September now, so it's the summer kind of big fires, or the kind of wildfires are sort of less. But there's some stone over there. I'll probably, no, I'm in my wee twig, so I'm going to keep it small. It's all wet. It rained last night, it's rained this morning. Right, let's get the little fire set up, my chair set up. Her bed's over there. That's it, there's plenty of wood. Just need to get some a pile of wood. Wind. There's a decent bit of oxygen up here for the fire, so this little bush box, it's got a little ash pan. So the ash pan helps to keep it off the ground, but I've also got a bit of wood. And once that heats up, it tends to sort of help with the convection. Right. A few little flies, but nothing to write home about. Oh, it's nice. Right, the sun's decided to join us, which is super nice. I wasn't expecting a bit of sunshine. Right, I'm going to get the frying pan on that. It's kicking out some decent heat. Pine does, you know, if you split it, it's quite resinous. You get quite a nice heat to cook on. Frying pan, bit of oil. We're having a nice, like, wee sort of brown bread sort of roll sandwich. I'll let her eat later on. We're not out for long, just a little kind of late morning, bit of lunch. Back to it tomorrow. I've got a couple of crazy early shifts tomorrow, starting at 7, so I need to be up at silly o'clock. So, little ladybirds, pigeons, buzzards. Got loads of ladybirds. See them. Right, that's looking a wee bit mega, a little bit special. Fresh brown bread. Fully vegetarian. Water's on for coffee. up there. I'm going to visit a friend this afternoon who I think's got a resurgence of some serious cancer, so a dear old minister friend, Robert from Dundee, he used to come and support lots of our activities and group sessions and social nights, and I think because my mum and dad, well especially my dad, was quite religious, having him around at these events, it was a kind of a wee link with belief, a little connection with I guess God or Christianity. He's such a nice guy. He's written books and he's a real down to earth. So I'm going to see how he's doing. I'm sure if there is a God, he's looking down on Robert. That's been such a nice summer up here. One of the best summers that I can remember. So my film project has kind of come to an end. There's going to be a couple of screening sessions. If I can get a copy, I might try and... Oh no, I think it's going to be too complex, but really enjoyed that. That was really satisfying, challenging, fulfilling. I liked working with Lonnie the filmmaker. I liked meeting people in recovery. I liked trying to get the filming bit. It was really good. Enjoyed it. But that will free up a little bit of time, so I'll be able to start getting out a bit more, which is good as well. So we'll get a decent bit of fresh air next week. And we're heading through September, so before you know it, it's going to be frosty. I think they've had some slight sub-zero up at the Cairngorms already. We're going back up to Aviemore in October as well, so I'll do a few wee down by the river. Saw a kingfisher down there. I'll swim in the river. I'll climb up to the top of Cairngorm. Yum. That's the first 2 days that I've had off, where I've not had lots to do. It feels like in a year. Good health, everyone. Right, that's us. Simple little lunch in the woods. It's after 1, so it's been a good 3 hours. Nice. It's warmed up, jacket's off. She's had a nice bit of vegetarian food and cheese and nice drink of water. So we're going to take our time and get down the hill. And should be out again, hopefully next week. I'm planning to do a wee bit of an overnight, get some food on and stuff. So, but yeah, meanwhile I'm busy. I'm enjoying the golf, playing quite a bit of that. There's my girl. I love her. Oh. Right, on that note, we're going to sign out. We'll do a little bit of filming going down the hill, but not much. Thanks for tuning in again, everyone. Thank you for everyone's nice comments as well recently. Lots of really nice feedback from everyone, which is great, so I really appreciate it. I enjoy doing this and getting out anyway, but sharing it, but getting that kind of affirmation is really nice. So please leave the comments, little thumbs up even, share it with anyone else. Like I said in my previous video, we're at about 970 odd, so once we get to 1,000, I think it will start to sort of generate a bit more interest, and it will be popping up on people's feeds a bit more. So that will give me a bit of an impetus to kind of, right, okay, the winter, let's get a snow camp, let's get out into the cold. Last winter up and down, we were out in about I think it was about -20 one night, which was crazy cold. Hard to believe that in a matter of months it's going to be way below freezing, but looking forward to it. Listen, we'll sign out. Thanks again, hope everyone's taking care of there. We'll see you soon on the next adventure.